Hey there. Today I want to talk about segmentation in your address to CRM. Specifically, once you've added information, always keeping it updated and always keeping it consistent across your entire database. Here's my first example that I want to talk to you about today. We're looking at an account card for Mike West, and the company is Mike West. Note that I have a lot of information filled in on this particular customer. He's a basic level customer. He's interested in pepper, peas, dogs, mice, pugs, Bostons, and Great Danes for some reason. I have his phone numbers. I also have, let's just see what else I have. I have his title. He's the CEO of Mike West. But then what I don't have, or what I want to point out specifically is that I don't have his, or I do have his city in here, but I have it as Indy. Address to is Indianapolis based. However, we have customers all over the world. Here in Indianapolis, we have a tendency to abbreviate Indianapolis as INDY. So let's say specifically that I'm having an event, maybe a business building open house or something like that at the Address 2 office, and I want to invite everybody I know that's in my database from Indianapolis. Now, Mike, his city is listed as Indy. If I go to Holly Penn from Resource Water, her city is listed as Indianapolis. So here's where the problem lies. If I want to invite everybody that I know in my database to an open house, if I go query and I say I want to search the account details or the company details, where I go in and say the city is, and for me, I have a tendency to say Indianapolis. So I want to say Indy, I-N-D-I-A-L-O-I-S, and I hit search. It's going to come up with Holly Penn and Lynn Driver, Doug Sales. These are all the companies that I deal with out of Indianapolis. But note that Mike West, even though he is in Indy or Indianapolis, he did not show up in that search result. So as you're working and setting up and getting used to using your CRM, you want to make sure to have some protocols in place to better segment your database. So basically what I'm getting at is that you need to say, hey, employees, make sure that when you put Indianapolis in, you put in INDIANAPOLIS instead of Indy. Perfect example. Another example is being specific and having a protocol in place for your CRM as far as being able to better segment your data. If we go down here and we look at Mike's title, he is CEO. But what if we put on, head dude at company? Maybe he has a funny business card and his title is the head dude at the company. Well, when I want to do an event for just CEOs, he's not going to come up in that search criteria. So maybe I want to put CEO in here. But also, let's go over to Holly Penn. I think Holly Penn is listed as the president of Resource Water. And again, this is just a demo account. But if I go down here, she's not listed as anything. So as you grow your relationship with your customers and prospects, make sure that next time you talk to Holly, if you know that, in talking to her, she's the president, we're going to go in and say, president. Or let's say, for lack of a better example, she's the CEO. That way, when I want to, search everybody in my database who's a customer, let's just put it in here like this. So I want to search everybody who's custom field, which is customer status is customer, and I also want to search, and by the way, I think it might be out of your view, but there's that plus button again. You want to click that and say I also want to search where the account details or company is based out of Indianapolis. I'm going to hit search. Oh, you know what? Let's go with a third criteria because I got off subject there. I also want to search where their custom field, and I think I can do this here. Nope, it's going to be under contact details, where their title is customer, and their title is president. Hit search. I think Mike and Holly should be in there. Oh, nope, just Lynn. It must have been CEO. So now let's try CEO. Aha, Holly and Mike West. Now, note that Holly, I also have an employee with Resource Water. Her name is Tallulah. She's just the secretary, so she's not going to be included in this, which is fine because I only want to invite CEOs to my CEO roundtable, where I click on use this list, send an email out to them, invite them to the Indianapolis CEO, address to users, CEO roundtable, something like that. So just be aware of better segmenting your database. So things like, when you're talking to Mike as he called in and ordered $1 billion worth of coffee cups or something like that, and he mentions that he also plays piano, just knowing more about your customers will help you grow your business, help you grow relationships, and get better use out of your CRM address too.